Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do another kind of informal video. I'm cooking dinner for Eric and I found another recipe I wanted to try on Pinterest. This is the Asiago chicken pasta with sun-dried tomatoes. So I kind of got some stuff kind of prepared just to kind of cut out some, again, the preparation piece of it. So I wanted to share this with you guys. Let's get some cooking done. Alright, so the first thing it says is to use sun-dried tomatoes in oil, chop them up into little pieces. So I actually already did that. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil into the pan. We are going to just cook down some of the sun-dried tomatoes and a couple of cloves of garlic. I actually just buy the minced garlic in a jar. It's just easier, it's more convenient. So that's the first step. So after this cooks down a little bit, it does say to add the chicken to the sun-dried tomato and oil mixture. Generously season the chicken in the skillet with a little bit of salt and paprika. Cook until the chicken is completely cooked through. So now I'm going to add 1 pound of chicken breast, chicken tenders, whatever you want to use. I just cubed them up. That's what the recipe tells you to do. So I'm going to put that into the mixture now. I am not huge on salt, so I'm only going to use a real little bit of salt. I just don't like to cook with salt. I don't think it's really necessary a lot of the times. So just going to put a little salt in there. And then it says to flavor with paprika generously. I like paprika. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm going to follow the recipe. I'm just not going to use a ton of it, if that makes any sense. Just trying to mix it all together so all the flavors get all over it, especially because you got that nice oil from the sun-dried tomato, and it has spices in there, so I really want it to be really flavorful. Next part of the recipe says to add 1 cup of half and half, which I actually have that already measured out, and add the grated Asiago cheese and stir for about 30 seconds to melt the cheese. Reduce the heat to boil, from boil to simmer, and continue stirring to make sure that all the cheese has melted. At this point, if the sauce is too thick, add another 1/3 cup of half and half and stir. So I think the chicken's pretty much done, so I think we can kind of move on to the next step. Add in again a cup of the Asiago shredded cheese. I almost kind of want to use more because I love Asiago cheese, so I might end up adding a little more, we'll see. We're going to stir it until it's all melted and it kind of thickens up a little bit. So the last part says to add cooked and drained pasta, which I already actually have done. I did that before I started just so it would be done, but it is covered so it's nice and hot. So you add that to the sauce, add spinach. It says to use fresh spinach, but I just have spinach that I had like in the little freezer pack, so that's been draining, so that should be fine. I mean, if you want to use like fresh spinach, obviously you should because that's what the recipe calls for, but I didn't have that, so I figured I would improvise. So I have the frozen spinach, so let's add that in. And I did regular spaghetti because that's what we had left, like a little bit in each box, so I figured I would just kind of use what we had. I'm not going to use a lot of spinach. I'm just going to use about half of one of the frozen packs. It is kind of thick. You could add more of the half and half like the recipe calls for. It kind of depends on your preference. It is kind of thick, but I think that it's going to work for the amount that I made. This smells really good. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. That's actually what it looks like on Pinterest. So it smells really, really good. I'm excited to put this on a plate and let's test this recipe out. We hated it. It was terrible. Awful. Just kidding. It was really good, guys. I liked it. Eric liked it. What I thought was I can do without the spinach. I actually won't put that in next time. I'll probably add a little more half and half and more of the sun-dried tomatoes because they were so good. I really feel like they just added so much flavor to the dish.
It was okay. I would have liked to have had less spinach, more sun-dried tomatoes, and probably a little more garlic. And I wasn't real crazy about the mix of the pasta, which I tell Janet that all the time, just because I don't like eating. It's weird to me to eat different pastas at the same time. I know it's all pasta, but it just feels weird.
I know, and that's what I had left. We only had a little bit in each box, so I figured we would use it up because we like the dream field, so yeah. Hope that you guys like this little informal video for my Pinterest-inspired dinner tonight. Asiago chicken pasta dish. Pretty darn good. I think I'll make it again. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have tried some of the Pinterest recipes that you guys have seen, if you like them, you know, which ones you've tried, because I would be interested because I will get on Pinterest and look them up. I hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.